Good morning. This is Robin Ewing. I'll be your professor for LIB 280, which is Critical Thinking and Academic Research. And I wanted to give you a brief introduction to the class, sort of what we would normally do that first day of class where I learned everybody's name and we cover the syllabus. So we'll do a little bit of that, just a short recording for you. So my name is Robin Ewing, as I said. I am a professor and a research librarian in the Miller Center, and I've got up here my office location, so I'm back behind circulation desk in the Miller Center. There's my email. It's rlewing@stcloudstate.edu. I've listed both my office phone number and my cell phone number, and if you call my office number and I'm not around, I will receive an email that you called. But email is my preferred means of communication. So I did want to give you an idea of if you're on campus, if you can find me. So generally I'm on campus from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. I have some hours set aside for office hours, so if you are on campus, feel free to stop by during those times. I'll have a note on my door if I'm not around at those times. Now you notice that some of them I have reference desk in parentheses. That's when I'm actually out helping students at the reference desk. You're more than welcome to stop by and talk to me, understanding of course that if another student comes up needing assistance, I may have to turn away and help them. And one other thing I wanted to let you know is that you can email me anytime and I will respond within a day, except on Saturdays. I kind of take Saturdays as a day off from email, so I likely won't respond on that day. I sent you an email that had the required text in it. It's important that you have the 11th edition. They've made some substantive changes over time to this book. And I also sent you some tips on where you can get a better price in our bookstore, and I do encourage you to do that. It's important for you to know that you don't need the text the first week of class. You will need it the second week of class. So I did a little bit of this in the email, but I wanted to stress that the course will occur in D2L, like the entire course will. What I will do is on Mondays, generally on late Sunday or early Monday morning, I'll post a weekly agenda, and it's basically sort of a checklist of the things you have to accomplish that week in the class. I tend to also give you reminders of upcoming due dates, so maybe it's not something due that week. So that's maybe we're in week 2 and I've got the weekly agenda. I will give you a heads up that the journal assignment's going to start the following week in week 3, so you kind of have an idea of what's next on the calendar. So we'll have the discussion forum. Since we're not meeting in class, we have to have some place where we can converse about the ideas in the text and the other readings that I'm going to give you. So we'll do a discussion forum. You'll also be doing journals, which is where you can communicate one-on-one with me and yourself, I guess. And then there'll be 5 additional assignments sort of spread out that are smaller, sort of like what you might call a take-home assignment if we were meeting in person. And I don't know the exact timing of those yet because I'm waiting to see how the class goes to see what we need to cover. You'll also have an evaluation assignment, which is one of the 2 major assignments. So there would be the evaluation assignment and the final project. The evaluation assignment will be due probably it'll be due after the mid-semester. It's an assignment where I'm working with my other colleagues teaching this class, and we're going to provide a list of resources for you, and you have to look at the resources and evaluate them and answer some questions about them. The final project will be an annotated bibliography. And then I did want to give you a kind of a heads up about how I'm doing the due dates. I've tried to keep them to just 2 different dates. So the discussion forum will run Tuesday through Sunday at midnight. And then any other assignments will be due on Monday at midnight. From my own experience taking online courses, I found it helpful to not have a big assignment like a paper due on Sunday, because I found that kind of stressful because it's like, this is my day off. Oh, and I have to get this paper done. Just having that little bit of extra time on Monday seemed to work better. So I'm doing that to you. You can let me know at the end of the semester if that works out. As I talked about earlier, we will have a weekly discussion board. I'm going to put you into small groups. I haven't done the groups yet because I was waiting for the class roster to finalize. It should be 4 to 5 students in each group. The advantages of this, I've learned from my own experience again, is that the small group will help you create a community because you'll get to know those people. but it also stops you from being overwhelmed with, like, if you one day, like maybe there was a Wednesday, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, I haven't had a chance to log into that class on D2L. If you have to miss a day, you're not coming back to like 100 posts where you're having to read everybody's posts. You only have like 4 other students at the max that you have to read. And so that keeps it a little bit more manageable. As I said earlier, the discussion will run Tuesday through Sunday. I will grade them each week. And I'm going to be an active participant on the discussion boards, but I won't be responding to every single post that you do. And I'll probably be more like, hey, that's very interesting, this thought that you have shared with us. How does it connect to what we've read this week, or questions like that? So there'll be some kind of, to try to draw out a deeper response from you. So that's all I really wanted to talk about today. So I look forward to this semester, and you got to see a little bit of all the windows that I had open. I look forward to this semester and working with you. And again, if you ever have any questions, please just email me and I will respond as quick as I can. Thanks.